We're here working on a project with Sony, bringing the Make.Believe experience to life.
The way it worked is the first photographer received the brief, and he created an image. The image that I made was my reaction to his photograph, and then I'll pass that on to the next photographer, and he'll come up with his picture. It's storytelling through different points of view.
When I first got this assignment from Sony, I thought it was super cool because I really wanted to capture the geography of winter in Maine. As a photographer, I'm not only okay with chance and chaos, I actively embrace it. And even though I have ideas of what I want to achieve, I never shut down to other ideas that happen along the way. The A99 has a full-frame sensor which allows you to shoot super shallow depth of field and also in incredibly low light. When you switch to a video camera with a smaller sensor, you lose that ability. Not true with the VG900. Because it's the same full-size sensor, it allows you to have the exact same perspective and depth of field control that you're used to with the DSLR.
You ready, Finn? Grab your board.
I think the picture that came out in the end has more mystery and intrigue in it and can get handed off to the next photographer in a way that allows them to run in a lot of different directions.
He chose this thing that's so controlled and so well designed, and so I want to break that. I want to make it really playful and almost chaotic. I wanted to capture some of the underwater environment in this area, and so I got creative and I got a fish tank. We had to rely on some of the technical abilities of this camera. The fact that it can shoot at 6 frames per second. Even though the waves were moving, we were able to get some movement and yet a very sharp picture all at the same time.
Her image was all about the beauty of nature. So I want to take all the elements from her shot and then twist it into this fashion beauty shot. I've always loved creating with a team. We all mold this image together visually. When you are behind the lens and you have this model in front of you, the instant you shoot that picture, you feel it. What I love about the Sony A99 is that it gives me confidence in knowing that I have the shot.
It's a lovely shot. I like the fact that he kind of brings nature into the studio. I want to take a different direction. I'm going to look for a location that we can work with. I want to scout with something that I can actually use if I need to. And one of the great things about the RX1, it's got the same sensor from the A99. Well, I always like a little element of whimsy or humor in shots. I mean, what is more fun when you're at the beach than having a couple mermaids swim up? In my case, I use a lot of artificial light on location. I was able to do that because the RX1 has a hot shoe, so I was able to fire my studio strobes with that. I love that in a very small, compact body, the RX1 offers a full-frame sensor and a great Zeiss lens. You look so chilled out there. I love it. It's great. It's a lighthearted image that hopefully will make people smile.
This Sony Make.Believe project has really unlocked the power of my imagination.
Hopefully, other people will use this as a starting point to continue their own stories.